Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you're watching. Welcome to another episode of Crime Time with DutyRon, a retired NYPD detective with 20 plus years in law enforcement. And if you like all things true crime related from a police perspective, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you will get all things DutyRon when I go live or when I upload another video. I want to say a special thank you to all of the Patreon supporters, the channel members, and all of the folks who positively interact in all of these interactive live streams. It's because of you guys that make this community great. Hello, Watcher. Hello, Joe O'Sullivan. Good to see you. Melody, Kalita, Cat H. All the channel members are piling in. Great to see you guys. Thank you, Joey Brooklyn, for being here. Maddie Sully, Shannon Candela, great to see you. Thank you for joining. Hi, Kimberly. Hello, Calcutta. Good to see you. Jutta. Hey, Trevor JP's here. Good to see you, Sue. Hi, Miori. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Hello, Lynn. Carol Loving Alaska. Great to see you. June DeCarlo. Holy cow, everybody's piling in. All right, so Crime Powwow, thank you for joining. Blue Green. Listen, 12-step, great to see you. Gloria Fritz. I'm going to get right into it. We are going to talk about the preview for tomorrow night's live stream. And what we're going to do tomorrow night is exactly what we talked about. I sent out a survey to a lot of people. I asked you folks what you wanted to see. I am going to bring in Anthony Ganji from Tier Talk. He is a correction professional. He's a professional on the administrative level and has done everything and anything in the jail industry. He is a 20-year veteran, and he is going to come on tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to talk about handling high-profile inmates like Chad Daybell and Lori Vallow, Lori Daybell Vallow, Shallow Vallow, as I like to call her. We're going to bring him on tomorrow night with another special guest that I won't mention here. You're going to need to tune in 9 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. I will schedule that live stream today. So never fear, DutyRon is here. I'm going to schedule the live stream today so you guys can get ready for it for tomorrow. It gives you a whole 24 hours of advance notice, so you could work out your schedules, work out your sleeping schedules. If you live in another country and it's in the middle of the night, you can maybe go to sleep early and then wake yourself up, or watch the replay, You're not going to want to miss this one, because we are going to go into everything that inmates go through on a daily basis from morning until night. We're going to talk about how they're treated, how they operate, what goes on, how they're told what to do, and all the things that are in between. We're going to also talk about the manipulation process, how inmates manipulate correction officers, and how correctional officers are trained to not be manipulated by them. As we know, Lori Daybell Shallow Vallow is a master manipulator. She's a master manipulator. Frankendahl, good to see you. Lori Daybell Vallow is a master manipulator. She's manipulated everybody. We actually saw her manipulate the Chandler Police Department. On body cam footage, we saw her manipulate the officer that was taking her report. That was when she was on the outside. That was when she was a free woman, even though she was guilty. She was guilty of a lot of things at that point. But we watched her manipulate a police officer on body camera. We're going to talk to Anthony, and he is going to give you a bird's eye view, a first-hand experience from, as I always like to do, I like to bring you the professionals who have walked the walk and talked the talk. And we're going to talk to Anthony Ganji about what goes on behind the walls of a prison and a jail. He worked in both of those settings. Remember, the jails are where the defendants are waiting to have their trial and to go through the legal process. And then when they get sentenced and convicted and sentenced, then they go to prison. So we're going to talk about that. How's everybody doing today? If you're new and first time joining, if you are new to this live stream, or you're new to this channel, put a new in the chat. Let me know if you're new. And if you're not new, let me know where you're checking in, city, state, and country. Lynn, thank you for tuning in. Hello, Freedom Flag. Great to see you. Calcutta is not new. Hi, Michelle, 631, my friend from out in Suffolk. Hello, Orca. Good to see you. Thank you for being new. I appreciate it. Brenda says hi from Newcastle, England. And Jay Stella says, I can't wait till tomorrow when you'll have your live and your panel. It's going to be awesome. Lamona Di Benedetto, thank you so much for being new and being here. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Hello from the UK. Cookie says, nope, I'm old. I think that Chad the Chin is done. Going down for Tammy's murder. Absolutely. I am a believer of that. Hi, Steffi. Good to see you from New Hampshire. Hello from Wisconsin, Wyoming, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Kathleen from Wyoming. Thank you. Hello, Darlene from the Idaho Falls area. Roy, Utah, says Dyson's Crazy Adventure. Hello, Dyson. Good to see you, my brother from another mother. Can't wait for tomorrow night. It's going to be good. It's going to be a good one. Freedom Flag, thank you for joining. Not that many new. I get a lot of new viewers on the replay is what I noticed. Hello from Norway. Good to see you, Marta. Thank you so much for joining. Guys, once these handcuffs go on, Chad Daybell and Lori Vallow and our Barry Bear Morphew, when these cuffs come out and go on, after the cuffs go on, the Department of Corrections takes charge of these perpetrators. And tomorrow night's show is going to give you a direct inside look behind the scenes in a jail and a prison. And we are going to get into it. We're going to get into it tomorrow night with my good friend Anthony from Tier Talk Podcast Radio. He is he does a lot of great stuff. He has a book out there. We're going to promote it. We're going to talk about him. We're going to talk about some of the stuff that he does. But he is going to do, he's going to do a service for all of us to understand what goes on with these perpetrators once they are clicked up. Once they are clicked up and locked down, he's going to give us an inside view. And when we get that from the professionals, it gives us a better understanding. These are educational live streams from the criminal justice standpoint. Good to see you, L. Soames. Thank you so much for joining from Maine. Good to see you. Again, if my audio and video is good, press a 1 in the chat. Let me know that this mic is working because it's a little raggedy. It's getting run down. Let me know if this mic, this little thing is working by pressing a 1 in the chat. I know the video is good because I did a test. I just want to make sure that this good old microphone is still working. I've had this from day one. Thanks to Joey Brooklyn. Thank you, Dyson. Thank you, Jamie. Hello, Alley Cat, Fuzzy Doxy, Watcher. Hello, Mariah, Matty Boy Sully, Brenda. Thank you, Lisa 111111, Cookie. Thank you, Andy Crayons. Always a pleasure to see Andy Crayon. She's my good friend. Love and respect. June DiCarlo, love and respect. Shannon, thank you. Somebody said my brother's at corrections. Yeah, you're not going to want to miss tomorrow night. It's going to be 9 p.m. Eastern. Go over to my Discord group if you want to submit a question from me to ask Anthony on the live stream. So go on to my Discord server. Make sure you go to DutyRon.com and send me a message. Hello from Watkins Glen, New York. Good to see you. Thank you. I appreciate you being in here. Let's see, who else do I got? Moonlight View, channel member. It's nice to be nice. There you go, Brenda. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So if you go over to DutyRon.com, send me a request to join my Discord server. On the server, there's going to be a section to ask questions for tomorrow night's show. Go over there, submit your questions. I will go through them all, and if there's redundant ones, unfortunately I won't be able to answer a bunch of redundant, but I'll grab each question and I will ask them. It'll be about 15 minutes of Q&A in that live stream at the end. So you're going to have to watch through all the way to the end where you will get to ask your questions. How you doing, Marie? Good to see you. Thank you for joining. They're going to get the cuffs. They get them daily. They get handcuffed daily whenever there's movement. So we're going to get into every aspect from the correctional standpoint. I haven't seen this much on any true crime YouTube channel either. I am going to bring you a correctional professional from the admin staff of the correctional side, and this young man, Anthony Ganji, he is going to bring us the 411 on what goes on behind the scenes in a correctional institution. He's going to give us some insight on how Chad Daybell and Lori Daybell Shallow Vallow are being handled, and how their control and their the way they operate is now changed completely. How the script is completely flipped on them, and they are now being controlled by the Department of Corrections, and they are no longer able to control their narrative and what they can do or can't do. So it's going to be an interesting thing. Somebody like Barry Morphew, who is a control freak, Chris Watts, who was somewhat of a narcissistic, controlling fellow at the end when he committed his heinous act, he is now being controlled by the DOC, the Department of Correction. So we're going to get a good understanding, and the understanding sometimes is clouded because we don't really know. We just kind of guess at it. But folks like myself, who has been in and out of correctional institutions, and folks like Anthony Ganji, who has worked for over 2 decades inside, behind bars. When we take evil off the street and then give them and hand them off to corrections, they need to deal with them. They have to deal with them day in and day out. And it's not a job that's easy. That's not a job that is easy for anybody. Hello, Ann. Thank you for joining. Hi, Sandy Lee. Great to see you. So tomorrow night's show is going to be action-packed, very interesting. And I have a special additional guest who I'm not going to even talk to you about. I will just tell you this. This guest is going to add to the I don't want to give it up. You're not going to want to miss it. She's going to be with us. It's a female. That's all I'm going to give you. It's a female guest. She's going to be with us, and she's going to give us another aspect to the correction side. She's going to give us an unbelievable look into the correction side. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you've got to have to tune in tomorrow night to find out who my second guest is going to be, who's going to join me. Thank you, KF, for that. And again, if you're new and you're just coming across this live stream, let me know down below in the comment section. Leave me a message. Let me know if you like the content that I'm bringing you. If you have any show ideas for the future, put them out over onto DutyRon.com. If one of my mods can manipulate the Streamlabs bot for the website, DutyRon.com. Great to see you. Thank you for joining Ryan Investigates. Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you. No line. It's not going to be Tori. It is not going to be Tori. So if you have show ideas or anything that you want to talk about, send them over to me on DutyRon.com. I look at them all. I look at all the shows. I look at all the show ideas. I definitely review all the messages, and I tried my best to get back to as many people as possible. Dawn Marie, thank you for being a great moderator and friend. Hello, Matty Boy Sully, thank you. Same thing applies to you. Black Rose 11, same thing applies to you. Joey Brooklyn, I can't say enough about you. You're my brother from another mother. Hello, Laura. Good to see you, Laura Paquette. I know I'm screwing that up. You can correct me later on. I screwed up your last name. But hello, Laura. Good to see you. Hello, New from Kingston, Ontario. Amanda, nice to see you. Thank you for joining. I kind of remember that name. I don't think that you're that new. You might be somewhat new, but you're not brand new. But thank you. Thank you so much. Hi, Mary Glick. Good to see you. Susan Collins. Good to see you. Always a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you. Julia for Justice. Great to see you. Hello, Will. The Glare is here. Excellent. Excellent. All right, guys. So that's about it. I don't got anything more for you. I don't got anything less. Tomorrow night, Lady Do says she's new. That rhymes. You caught me. Lady Do says she's new. Tammy, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Guys, we're going to talk about it. The cuffs on Lori Shallow, Vallow, Daybell, and Chad Daybell. We're going to talk about what goes on in the correctional institutions, behind the scenes, behind the walls of the state, local correctional facilities, and we're going to talk to a professional who is doing God's work behind the scenes once police and law enforcement and the prosecutors successfully prosecute these evil demons. They have to be housed somewhere. And these evil demons get housed in the Department of Correction. They have the toughest job, I would have to say, in the whole criminal justice system, because they deal with these savages day in and day out. So I have to tell you, I tip my cap, even though I don't have one on today, I tip my cap to the men and women in the Department of Corrections. It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. Those men and women are you got to give them credit. They don't get a lot of credit because they are the forgotten warriors. They are the forgotten heroes. Those are the folks who take these evil demons and they corral them and house them and look after them day in and day out. It's not an easy job. So let's give them thanks and praise. Guys, as I always like to end these things, God bless the world, God bless the United States of America, and God bless each and every one of us here in the chat. Thank you for giving the thumbs up, and God bless all victims of crime across the globe, their families and loved ones. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern. Look for a scheduled live stream and also go over and join my Discord server. So this way you can get a question in on that live stream. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be a great one. Love and respect from New York City, from DutyRon. I'll see you. Peace and love.